Well, we're back at Dorn Park for the second home game of the season. Welcome into Pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Ariel Pinski, joined by Adam Gawkin and Devin Jarvis. The Braves will take on the Hyannis Harbor Hawks for the first time this season after an off day yesterday where they got to go up to Fenway Park, Adam.
A very cool day for this team, a cool day for this league, something that they get to do every year, the workout at Fenway. And a couple of these Bourne players looked really solid. One of them in particular, Jimmy Keenan, the catcher out of Wake Forest, someone who's draft eligible this year. So the workout really meant a lot for him because, he could potentially get drafted this year, and he's playing in front of so many scouts. He had a number of home runs over the monster. Brendan Holcomb also looked pretty solid, hit one over the monster. And then Riker Waite in the field. We saw what he did last time out against Brewster. He was pretty spectacular on that Major League dirt.
Well, on the mound tonight for us is Noah Franco. What is there to know about him?
Well, what not is there to know about him? He's a very special player, pitcher and hitter. He's a two-way, maybe not Shohei Ohtani yet, but he, maybe could get there. We'll see. Batted over 300 at TCU in his freshman year, an all Big 12 first-team selection. Beyond that, on the mound in his 8 appearances, allowed 1 run or less in 6 of them. So he's a very, very fun pitcher to watch. Reaches 98 on that fastball, 11 home runs as well offensively in his freshman year. He can do a lot of damage today. We're not sure yet if he's going to be in the batting lineup, but if he is, what a spectacle.
Another newer face for us. We haven't seen him in the lineup tonight, but Peyton Bonds, he pinch ran for us the other night against YD. He looks like he could be a strong player.
Yeah, one of the other new players to this team, Peyton Bonds, and if that's a name that sounds a little bit familiar to you, yes, his uncle is the Barry Bonds. So he's got a lot of power. You can kind of tell that he has that MLB lineage. He's huge, and he's hit a lot of really hard line drives, look to be over 100 miles an hour over batting practice. He's really been impressive when he pinch ran earlier this season. He stole a base, so he's shown off his speed as well. A very exciting prospect that might get into the lineup for the first time today.
Right, well, don't go anywhere. More pregame coverage coming up, and first pitch at 6 p.m. Ariel Pinski now joined by Lyle Allenstein. Lyle, let's talk about this Hyannis team a little bit. They have Brett Landman on the mound for them tonight. What should we know?
6'4", 230 from Abilene Christian, coming off a really strong 2025 campaign. Just under 4 ERA, 79 strikeouts. He's kind of struggled in that scrimmage against Falmouth before the year started, but this is an arm that Bourne has to be prepared for. I can't overthink. He's a really good pitcher.
Well, this should be a good matchup. We've seen it on both sides with Hyannis and Bourne that they fight. Hyannis came back against Chatham in their last game, 6-4.
Yeah, at the top of the ninth, they were trailing 6-4, battled back in the top of the ninth, tied it up 6-6. Game ended up going to extras in Chatham, tied 7-7 because the game, you can only play 1 extra inning here. Bourne hasn't found that same kind of success. They've come up short with their comebacks, but, they got to get the bats going if they want to overcome this one today.
Well, thanks for joining me, Lyle. We'll have more pregame coverage coming up and first pitch soon. Ariel Pinski now joined by Jimmy Keenan from Wake Forest. Jimmy, you hit 3 home runs over the monster yesterday, 2 in a row. What were you thinking to yourself after those 2 in a row?
We're at a historic ballpark and everybody tries to hit one over the monster, so I was like, why not try to do it?
What was that experience like, getting to hit BP in an MLB stadium?
Yeah, it was really cool. Obviously, all of us are here because we hope to be in that position one day, playing a real game there. And seeing Aaron Judge hit one in a game off a 100-mile-an-hour fastball kind of made what we were doing a little bit smaller than it was. But no, it was definitely a great experience overall.
What would the 8-year-old, 12-year-old version think of that opportunity?
He would probably tell me it's really cool, but hopefully one day you'll be there playing a real game.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
First pitch coming up next.